my god. The victims are no older than Wally.
We might want to reconsider the part about them being a victim. Not only am I picking up traces of alcohol with the breathalyzer to suggest they were driving while intoxicated, but there's a fresh injection mark here to indicate they took some form of narcotics.
Is there any way of knowing what kind?
I'm running some tests now. Are you okay?
Yeah, This is a pretty grotesque crime scene.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you that you'll definitely be seeing worse. I know I have. The good news is, you eventually get used to it.
I don't even want to think about that kind of thing right now.
Sorry, sir, but civilians aren't allowed past the tape.
Oh, I'm sure we could work something out. Officers still take bribes these days, right?
You're trying to buy me off? I'm the lead detective on this case, and what you're trying to do here is a federal offense.
Look, Detective
Dibney.
I just want to take a look. I think one of the people in the crash was my, relative. I came a long way from Star City to see if they were okay or not. I promise not to poke around or touch anything if you let me through.
I'm sorry to tell you that no one survived the crash. I mean, I'll let you take a look at the bodies to see if you can identify any of them, but it's pretty gruesome. I want to be sure you can keep your lunch down before I let you in. We don't want any outside bodily fluids to contaminate the crime scene.
Oh, gosh. No survivors? I can handle it. I just wish I'd been here. Maybe I could have done something to prevent this tragedy.
Oh yeah, every cop's dream. Even in a world full of superheroes, you and I aren't one of them.
Right.
Anyways, you can go through. Hopefully you're wrong about one of them being your relative. But in advance, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Detective Dibney.
I think I've identified the drug. Oh no, it's another Vertigo victim. Dealers have been peddling it in forever, but the numbers of deaths due to overdose have been going up lately.
So the driver overdosed and crashed into an oncoming vehicle.
That or the side effects of the drug made him too disoriented to center himself, causing him to veer out of his lane.
Any way of tracing the drug back to its origin? Maybe we can find out who supplied them.
I think I already know the answer to that. A guy all about the theatrics calls himself the Count. He's the one that came up with the ingredients for processing and producing the drug.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm shocked at how many people here don't recognize Oliver Queen.
Wait, you're Oliver Queen? The Oliver Queen? I've always wanted to meet you. I just thought I never would. What are you doing here?
As much as I'd love to talk about myself, I'd rather get to know you.
Oh?
Are we just gonna ignore that millionaire or not civilian went past the tape line? And how do you know about this Count guy?
Well, hello, Mr. Talkative. Aren't you a ray of sunshine? Count Vertigo is not only one of the biggest drug operators in America, but the world. You'd have to be stranded on a deserted island to not know about him. Well, I was stranded on a deserted island for 5 years, and I know about him. So that may be a bad analogy.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question of why you're here, or how you got past the safe area.
Good man, I'm back at it.
Detective Dibney, I'm afraid not. It turns out I've only been making small talk this entire time. No worries though, neither of the cars look like they belong to him.
Maybe you should stick around for a few days just to make sure. We'll call you if we pick anything up.
I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Detective. As for you, Blondie, it was nice talking. Give me a call sometime.
You're so lucky we're dating right now.
What? Are you kidding me? The nerve on that guy. And Ralph, you seriously let him into the core area? What were you thinking?
The guy said one of the car crash victims might have been part of his extended family. I had to show a little sympathy for the guy. He would have done for the same, right?
I suppose you're right.
At least we got a lead on the investigation because of him. I can look into this Count Vertigo guy while you finish up here.
Wait, Vertigo's involved here?
Yeah, there's all sorts of evidence pointing towards these teens being drug users. I'm going to try and dig up something that could possibly tell us where they got it from at the very least.
Dang it! And here I was hoping this would be a simple car wreck. Alright, you two keep me in the loop while I talk to Captain Shire about this.
Will do, Ralph.
You might want to get your alter ego involved. It'd get things done a little faster. No pun intended.
Sure.
Oh no, I don't want to hear any sarcasm from the guy who always says, be back in a flash.
I don't say that all the time.
If I had a nickel for every time you said it, I'd be rich. And I've only known you're the Flash for 2 weeks at the most.
And good thing, too. I'd be lost without you.
Oh, that's not true. You've got Darwin and Wally to help you too.
Yeah, but they're not you. Well, would you look at that?
A beer bottle? It's not much to go off of.
With my super speed, it's more than enough. I can search our database to see what nightclubs and bars have this specific brand of beer. Then, using my speed, I'll run to every place that comes up and see if I can find anything to do with Vertigo. I'll be back in a flash.
That's my trillionth nickel.
We have a winner. Now all that's left is to call Fiona and tell her.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Would you believe me if I said I was here to buy you all around?
Get him!
I guess not. Whoa! Thanks for showing up. But I had that.
Sure you did.
What? I was getting ready to make my move.
What move? The move to the morgue?
Whatever. It's so cool to see another legendary vigilante like yourself. What's the Green Arrow doing in Central City anyways?
I think it's obvious you and I are after the same guy, Count Vertigo.
Oh, we should probably get these hooligans to the precinct so they can be interrogated then.
They won't tell you anything, which is why we need to let one go.
What? Why?
The arrow I shot one of them with has a tracker implant embedded into it. It's already in the junkie's bloodstream. We'll be able to find him and Count Vertigo with ease.
Dang. What else have you got in that quiver? Some kind of boxing glove arrow?
Don't be ridiculous.
You never know these days.
Can't you just run these guys over to the police department already?
Oh, sure. So where do we meet up later so you and I can follow the one we let go?
I'll find you.
See what I mean? That was a smoke arrow. A smoke arrow. Let that sink in for a moment. And I'm talking to myself.
Hey, Barry! What are you doing here?
Hey Max, I'm just here to eat something and then I'm going back out. I still got some work to do tonight.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that works out perfectly with what I'm doing tonight.
Video games again?
Actually, for your information, I'm trying something else besides video games. Trying something new.
Ooh, do tell.
I, don't think you want to know.
Psh, whatever that means. It's fine, man. We've all got our secrets.
Ha! Even you?
No, you've got no idea.
Yeah. Neither do you.
Barry?
Hey, Dad.
Your foot! It's on fire!
Huh? Whoa! 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 Ah! That's never happened before. I must be getting faster. Good thing I have a friction-proof suit.
This is the stuff I wanted to get away from.
Sorry, I'll take a cab or call an Uber next time.
It's fine. So what brings you by?
I wanted your opinion on a case before I did anything else.
Son, you're the crime scene expert. I'm just a doctor who lost his license a long time ago.
Nothing like you're thinking. I meant I need your opinion on the way I'm handling it. I'm working with another vigilante called the Green Arrow, and his methods are a little more intense. He shot a tracking chip into someone, and we're using that person as bait to catch a larger threat.
I see. What's the alternative?
I managed to get a few other people involved in lockup. We could always try to interrogate and bargain with them, but it might be a process that won't even work. Outside of that, we have a name that Fiona's looking into. That puts her in danger. If I do this with Green Arrow, I can keep her safe and guarantee a faster way of beating this guy.
Fiona's a cop. She's always going to be running into danger. Just like you. I know that feeling of worry you have for her, because I have it for you every time you put on that mask. However, I also have a feeling of pride when I watch you succeed. Being proud of you for putting others before yourself outweighs that worry. And it's why I don't dare to try and stop you from being a Flash. If you can get the job done without compromising who you are, and still do the right thing, then go for it. If you feel like it's wrong, though, then don't be afraid to run the other way.
Thanks, Dad. I knew I could count on you to say the right thing.
Anytime, son. Now, did you bring me this week's newspaper?
Aw, man, I forgot. I'll run back to my apartment and grab it for you. I wouldn't want to make you wait.
Really, it's fine. You don't have to get it. But I know you'll probably already be gone before I finish this sentence. That's my boy.
Whoa, this is awesome. I need more.
What the? Max, what are you doing?
Barry, what are you doing back?
Never mind that. What are you holding?
None of your business.
It is my business. You're my roommate and friend.
Just leave me alone. Let me have my high. I'm fine.
Max, are you okay? Max!
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're gonna be okay. Max? Max! His heart stopped. Max, no! Stay with me! No! No. Come on, Max! Max! You're alive!
Oh, I'm never doing drugs again.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. We should probably go to the hospital though. Whoa!
Oh no.
You know, I really wish you'd stop bringing speedsters here for me to run tests on.
Yeah, there's way too many at this point.
So he does have super speed like us.
My hypothesis is that he obtained his powers similar to how Wally got his. For Wally, Velocity 9 acted as a conductor when the lightning shocked his system. In Max's case, the Vertigo was his conductor, and the electricity you used to shock him back to life supercharged it.
Oh man, this is awesome. Next Mercury, superhero. I'm supposed to get a cool costume like you guys now, huh?
Whoa. Took me a while just to get situated with this whole Kid Flash thing. You really think you're gonna be any different?
Always got a point. My alter ego is a big secret to hold. Almost a burden. I also walked in on you injecting yourself with Vertigo. One of the worst kind of drugs. We need to make sure we can trust you.
I understand.
Hang on, I gotta take this. Hello?
Barry, we've got a lead on Count Vertigo. We think we may know his whereabouts. Fred's ordering a squad down there now, but I figured the Flash should also go.
You can count on it. What's the address?
Vlatifer Road, 251. Hurry.
Wally and I are on our way. Let me just suit up and we'll go.
I can come too.
No! What did we just get done discussing? You're not ready.
I can help.
Trust us. You need to stay here for now. Let's go, Barry.
Count Vertigo, I presume?
Ew, what a lame villain name. Couldn't come up with anything better than The Count? What are you, a vampire from Sesame Street?
Ah, the Flash and his kid. I predicted we would cross paths eventually once I came to Central City.
We're taking you in.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh.
What's going on?
Nobody said anything about him being a meta.
Sir, the Flash is... Oh.
He is being dealt with. Go. Join the others in producing the next batch to sell.
But my leg. Shouldn't I get it looked at first? Green Arrow shot me and I...
The Green Arrow is here, in Central City. You idiot! You led him right to us. No!
Why didn't you wait for me?
I thought we could handle him alone. I didn't know he was a meta.
Yeah, I may have forgotten to mention that.
You fools! You think this is over just because you destroyed my assembly line? I can make another. I'll make more than before.
Not while we're here.
Then allow me to change that. I get to be responsible for the death of 3 heroes tonight. What a treat.
Wow, that was awesome. Not only did I just take out my first supervillain, but I saved 3 superheroes.
Max? Max?
Well, let me stop you right there. This suit sucks. I know, but give me a break. I had to make sure something, and this is what I came up with.
I think what he actually was gonna say was, thanks for saving us?
Wally's right. Today, you're the hero. Thanks again for coming all the way from Star City to help us with the Count.
Are you kidding? Thank you. I've been training to put Count Vertigo in cuffs for what feels like an eternity.
Guys, aren't you forgetting that I'm the one who stopped him?
Don't get ahead of yourself. What we do here is a team effort. We all pitched in to take him down.
Yes, you're a well-oiled bunch. Hopefully we can work together again sometime.
Okay, but no tracker arrows.
Only the boxing glove ones, right?
Do you have boxing glove arrows?
It's an inside joke.
I don't get it.
Before I go, I'm not sure if you feel the same way, but I've come to trust you enough to share my secret with you all. That way we can find one another easier and faster if there's ever a problem one of us needs help with.
No freaking way.
I know, it's a little shocking to see a millionaire playboy philanthropist as some kind of superhero.
Not as shocking as you'd think. You're not gonna believe this either.
Hey, Mr. Talkative.
Are we missing something here?
He was at a potential crime scene, and now it makes sense why. So that whole thing about a relative being in the car crash was made up?
Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Sorry guys, I gotta take this. Hello?
Barry, you might want to come over to the precinct. Fred's holding a meeting regarding the Flash. You need to hear what he has to say.
I'll be there soon. You just had to jinx it, didn't you? Fred's probably gonna do another tirade about the Flash and how his metahuman task force has a new plan how to catch him. I'll be back soon.
I should get going anyways. I'll see you around.
See ya.
Where have you been, Barry? You almost missed it.
I, had a few errands to run. Ow! What was that for?
You know.
I thought it was a good pun.
Could I have everybody's attention? Thank you. I'm sure you're all wondering what I called this mandatory meeting for, and some of you may have guessed it has to do with the Flash.
Here we go.
Just listen.
We all remember and mourn the loss of Daryl Fry to this day. We had evidence proving that a metahuman with speed capabilities was involved. At the time, he was the only person capable of doing such a feat. So I wrongly accused the Flash. As of today, I'm lifting the warrant for his arrest, and he is considered an ally of the CCPD once more.
Oh my god.
He and another metahuman who used this power for good saved me from one who didn't. Not too long after that, the Flash got himself another partner with the same ability. There were also reports of another speedster stealing tech from numerous labs. My point is, there are other suspects, and the Flash isn't one of them. As a matter of fact, the Flash has saved more than enough people to deserve the museum that's been being built in his honor since the arrival of the hero. It'll have its grand opening tomorrow, and we'll be asking the Flash brings a few items to put in a time capsule we'll bury out front. That's all for now. You're dismissed.
Max was right. Could this day get any more awesome?